this huge umbrella though, because that's what was happening to me, right? It wasn't this one thing. When I first got my divorce, that's what I blamed it on. Oh, I'm divorced, so I'm gonna drink, party. That's what's helping me get through it. Girls' nights, blah, blah, blah. No. There were so many other factors that I wasn't dealing with. And I was a trained therapist, working as a therapist, then switched over into sales, had a great career. But here I was crumbling behind closed doors, which is what my first book is called, Reflections, Moments Behind Closed Doors. It's a novel, but it was about the women in my life, my own personal life. I kind of just made this really complicated character that was triumphant in the end. And then here I am, all those years later, I became that character, right? Hitting my rock bottom and really not knowing which way to go. Drink for the rest of my life every day the way I was, in secret, or check out. That was my option. Keep drinking that way or check out early. Try to skip the line, the exit off earth, right? God had other plans though. My Perfect Imperfections by Dana Roberson. And I talked about my journey through alcoholism. Like I said, I hit my rock bottom in 2016. But this is called My Perfect Imperfections, you guys, because I was a perfectionist. Had the mask on, showing up every day, happy-go-lucky, right? Hey, Lonnie. But guess what? Behind closed doors, praying, screaming out, trying to figure out why can't I stop on my own? What is this, right? And then all of a sudden, like I said, those were my choices on the table. I remember on my 38th birthday crying all day saying, God, if you get me out of this, if I can make it out, you're gonna be able to shut me up now, right? Because I saw this other side. I had gone and gotten my master's degree. I learned how to do therapy, become a therapist, diagnose people. I learned that stuff. I loved it, right? And then I became the patient because I ignored all these warning signs, right? Was afraid to be honest with my family and my friends about the fact that I was struggling. Not being honest, y'all, like literally killing myself every day. Drinking, poisoning myself because I was hurting. Yeah, tattoo, that's okay. And there's hope, which is why I show up. And look, you have made my day. I always get emotional when I see that. Yeah, but either way, that was you, right? It doesn't matter. I always talk about that too, tattoo. It's not about just alcohol, right? It's something. A lot of us have a vice. Talk about being born, come out crying, hollering, screaming. We want to be comforted, snatched out of our comfort zone. Snatched out of our comfort zone, they soothe us. All through life, we want to be made comfortable, right, Momo? It's cold outside, we bundle up. We get warm gloves, we sit in front of the fire, but if it's hot, we jump in the pool, right? We try to balance that thing out. But then life starts beating us up. Some of us started as kids comforting and soothing ourselves with certain things. Certain things were heaped on us that we didn't ask for, right? Come on now, let's just be honest, right? That's what I found out when I started getting the help, y'all. It wasn't just this ex-husband who did this thing to me. Nope. I had a whole knapsack full of stuff. A knapsack full of stuff, y'all. Picking out like, oh, I didn't even know that was in there. That keeps coming up from 3rd grade. Oh, I remember when this happened. Oh, dang, I forgot about why does that keep coming up? So until we do the work, y'all, it's stuff that keeps bubbling up and we'll keep pushing it back down. And I always say in my book, I wrote about that. I wrote about drinking, trying to fill a void that I could never fill. If I would have continued to drink like that, yeah, I would have been gone. Gotta change that hope to action, right? Put it in action. I always say feet on the street, boots on the ground. Stop playing small, right? I know it's easier said than done, but you gotta start doing the work. Sharing our stories, sharing that hope with each other. But today, y'all, we're gonna talk about confidence. I love throwing that in every few weeks or so. Every 3 to 4 weeks, if you're new to my live, I talk about the various addictions out there. Surface level stuff though, you know, I tell you where to go to get help.